Welcome to the podcast. We have some guests here today. Randall Clubhouse. Oh, they don't call it Randall. They call it Palmaro. Palmaro Clubhouse is here. The juniors are here. They came to see our digital art program, and we want to welcome them. We're going to go from my left to my right, and we're going to introduce yourselves. Please say your age, your name nice and clear, so we know who you are.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jocelyn. I'm 15 years old. And
okay, Jocelyn, 15.
Yeah.
Welcome to Codea Clubhouse.
Thank you.
We're all family here. What about you, sweetie?
Oh, I'm Ivory, and I'm 15 years old.
Okay. What about you?
I'm Amy, and I'm 18.
Ooh, Amy's 18. Amy's
Yeah,
about to get a job here.
Right.
She's about to get a job. She ain't playing around.
She
here with her working paper. She's ready to do it. My name is Mr. Ish. I've been here, those many years, and I'm really the one that's in charge of the podcasting and some of the digital art programs here. So welcome. I'm excited that you guys are here. We've been working on this for a while, so that we could, I know we go over there and we play pool and we go in your pool and we swim and we do all that stuff, but you guys don't come over here often enough to do programs like this. So welcome, and I hope you enjoy it and listen to the podcast. I'm going to try to put it up as soon as I can. So what do you guys have on your mind? What do you want to talk about?
Life.
Talk to me.
Life.
What's going on in an 18-year-old life? Because I'm a little bit out of that lane. I'm 50 years old, so.
So this year I'm graduating from high school.
All right, I give you. Let me see. I got to find my. Oh, that's the wrong one.
I'm so insulted.
I give you that. I give you the claps and I give you all that. It's it's an important thing, man. Graduating is real. Are you moving on to higher education, as they say?
Yeah, and if things don't go as planned, I go to the military.
Ooh, so you have a A and a B plan.
Yeah,
you got A and B plan. I like that. What chapter of the military, just in case?
Coast Guard, because I don't want to go into war. But
Coast Guard is going to war too. When they say war, everybody's going.
Really?
Yeah, they're all going.
The next one is Navy, because I know how to swim.
Okay, well, Navy's definitely going. You don't know how to swim in the open ocean. I don't care what you say.
I got on Coney Island once.
One of those waves hits you, it changes your whole mind. If you ever got hit by a wave and it takes you under, your swimming skills are just forgotten about. You think a shark is gonna bite you, a jellyfish is next to you, that changes your whole thing. But that's good. At least you have an A and a B plan. What about you girls? I know you're a little younger, but I know you should be getting your regents soon. You should be getting ready for your graduation in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
So what's going on? What schools you go to?
Well, we go to Renaissance in
Lehman.
Lehman
campus, yes.
Okay. It's one of those 85 schools in a campus. It's like 15. And when I was young, we didn't have none of that. We had art and design was one school, 7 floors. That's what it was. Now, if that school was still open, it'll be like 55 schools in there. But that's cool.
Now our building has about 6 schools.
6 schools?
Yeah. So
is that tough? It's like
yes.
young. You have cadets. I mean, not say cadets, but you have middle school and all that stuff in it.
No, it's just the high school.
Oh, it's just 7 high schools.
Yes.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yes, and it's even harder because sometimes my school is the only school in the building. Well, our school is the only school in the building that gets out early. Mm-hmm. We got out at 1:48, and then the rest of the schools they get out at 2:30, 2:20, around there. So it's harder because we all get out pretty much around the same time. So that area is just filled with kids.
I work for the DOE. I work for the school system also. And in my school, I work in Roberto Clemente campus. We have my school, which is a middle school and high school, and then we have a middle school under us, and we have an elementary school. Mm. So even dismissal is a big deal. The elementary school gets out 4 minutes before this school. This school gets out 3 minutes before us. We get out. So even that, the movement around of the schools, moving from one lunch to another lunch to who uses the gym and all that, it's a mess.
Yeah.
It's really a mess. I mean, the only thing is that, I think that what started that is the charter schools. The charter schools didn't have a place to go. So they kind of we'll rent half of your building. And the schools were like, okay. And then all of a sudden, that moved on to all these specialty schools. Oh, really? But that's how that changed. What else? I mean, I just gave you a quick tour of our campus. I don't like to compare them, but we always do anyhow. We compare the staff. We compare the campus. We that's what we do. We're humans. That's what we do. Our building, I have to admit, is the prettiest building.
It is.
It's just
It
clean.
is.
You know, it's only 10 years old. Your building started everything.
Yeah.
So you have to look at it that way too. Like your building, everything started there. Like we wouldn't have this building if your building wasn't around. And if people weren't going to your building and there wasn't sponsors and there wasn't people, really thinking of the necessity of having another clubhouse in another part of the Bronx, we wouldn't be here. So your building is, I would definitely say, more important than this one. But we're prettier. I'm pretty too. Everything that's new is pretty. But I still wish we had a pool. Like when I go over there, I go swimming. I don't play around. I swim the whole day. They be like, Mr. Ish, you get in the water? I'm already in the water. Eddie be like, oh, you don't have. I'll be like, I'm in the water, Eddie. Don't worry about it.
Pull up and you just have to take your.
I get out.
shirt
I'll be
off.
looking like a prune. I'll be in there like 4 or 5 hours. I do not play around. I love the water.
Yeah.
Shout out to my peoples over there. You probably know one of my best friends is Choco. You know Choco?
Oh,
No.
yes.
You know Choco, right?
I think so, yes.
Have you said he does maintenance? That's my man. I'm talking about we go back maybe 40 years.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
40 years, yeah. So we old school. He's one of the maintenance guys. That's my man
Nice.
Choco. He used to be in the front desk. You ask about him. People know him.
Yeah.
Um,
Heard him.
Yeah. What's up? What else? What else you wanna talk about?
I kind of admire our building, our like Kids Bay. I've been there since I was like 10, so about 5
5
6
years?
going on my
Nice.
6th year now. And one part I really love about the building is our skating rink
That's dope.
in the winter time, and it's like as soon as it opens, all the kids are like so excited to start ice skating and stuff.
Dope.
They run back there. It's so fun.
I'll be over there next week. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a school trip. I rented it for my school, so I'll be over there skating with them.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't get hurt because these days I get hurt. I'm out of work for a while.
Oh, remember the other day I fell on the floor.
Yes.
Well, you see, now I'm not going to
I
skate.
had a
right now.
bruise on one side.
I'd rather take pictures. I'll be on the sideline.
It's all right.
I'm not
I'll
playing
help
with
you. I'm there all the time.
Yeah, but we're
Every
going
day.
at 9 in the morning. You should be in school.
9 in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
we have to do it
come
before
on.
you guys open. So
Oh,
we doing
okay,
it. We're doing it during school hours. So by the time you guys start getting there at 2:30 or whatever, we'll
guys
be
are
we'll be
heading
going
out?
out. Yeah, we'll be heading out.
Oh, that's okay.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a lot of things that I like about both clubhouses. I wish I went to all of them. Like I think I've only been to Drosnick one time. I don't remember it. But I think that's something that I want to do, especially since right now I'm the only one that's really doing the podcast. This is kind of a travel podcast. I could take this wherever I want. These microphones I could fold up. I could take this. I got a box right behind Chris over there, and I could just pack it up and be out. Within minutes, I could be somewhere else. So that's why I was saying I wanted to do it. I wanted to do one in Randall so that I could bring this over there and maybe get more people involved. You'll be amazed of how long you could talk. Like, I'm
good.
amazed. Sometimes I get
Yeah.
kids in here and we're talking about a whole bunch of things, and all of a sudden it's 40 minutes and the podcast is 40 minutes long. I'm like, we're 40 minutes of talking? And like, since your age is such different ages, it's kind of cool because I don't feel that old. Even though, I have a kid that's 22 years old, but I don't feel that old. So I still feel kind of hip, except for the slang. The people change a lot of drip, and
Yeah, we
you're
do.
going drip, and you're doing
Yeah.
all that stuff. I don't know. Oh, somebody calling me. They're on the podcast. Whoever you is. Let me see who it is. Welcome to the podcast. If you're not a collection agency, you're welcome to talk. Who's this? They don't want to talk to me. I'll put them on the podcast. They know they get blown up. Don't call me when I'm at work.
They're like, oh my God, they answered.
Yeah, I accept phone calls. I put them on blast.
Do you get those? Like numbers that you don't recognize and then you answer and they be like ding dong ding dong ding dong.
Well, lately I've been getting one.
Oh my.
Yeah, they do the Chinese one. That's a real popular one now. I've been getting one for like the last 2 years about I had an old car, like a Volkswagen, and I traded it in, and they still calling me about a warranty. I'm like, yo, dude, I traded the car in like 2 years ago. So they still calling me about
They
your
call you?
warranty is up, and I'm like, my car is up. I don't even have that car anymore. Like, why are you still calling me for?
Right.
But that's about it. I mean, those robocalls they've been happening since the end of time. And they're gonna keep happening. They're getting better at it. They start
Yeah.
calling you now, and one of them that called me like 2 months ago said Apple. So you're like, oh, Apple's calling me. What's up? I got all my Apple products. What's going on? And they're calling me about somebody hacked into my cloud or something. I was like, no, they didn't.
Oh my God, they do fraud calls.
Yeah. I'm like, no, they didn't.
That are prank calls. Teens love to do prank calls.
They ain't hack into nothing. All right, who's being quiet over here? What's going on with you? Talk to me. Ivory's your name?
Ivory, yeah.
All right, Ivory. You're on the spotlight now. What's going on? Talk to me. What's all right, so I'm gonna give you just a general question.
Okay.
Kips Bay, what has it done for you guys? It doesn't matter what building we're in. It doesn't matter anything. We're here for a purpose, is to help the kids, help the youth, hopefully be role models to certain people, be the brother, the father, the person that listens. So how has that affected you guys or your life? I mean, you've been there for 5 years, so I know you have an answer. Like, is there somebody that stands out? Is there something, a turning point or something that happened family-wise that you were like, yo, they were always there for me? Or this program, made me confident, or this particular person or something like
Yes.
that? All right, talk to me.
All right, so I've been skating pretty much since I started going there, like about 5 years now. So I've gotten pretty good over the years. And I started doing volunteer work for them in the skating rink. It's been about 3 years, going on my 4th year now of volunteer work, I think. Yeah. So I had asked them for a volunteer job kind of thing.
Okay.
Right? So
you wanted to make it more official.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
like an internship type of thing.
Yes. And since I'm still 15, I'd gotta wait until I'm 16 to actually work there. But aside from like all the experience I've gotten and stuff, it really helps. It really helps.
You have to look at it this way. As a volunteer, obviously, we appreciate it. I mean, I know the clubhouse, and I know us as staff members, we appreciate anyone who wants to help out the clubhouse, because you're helping out your own people. You're helping out your own kids and your own friends. As a staff member, we see that. So when we see someone like you that's helping out and doing it on her own time, believe me, when there's an opening and we could get you in there and they could put a couple of dollars in your pocket, they're gonna do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I've seen so far. So you already have the experience. You probably know how to sharpen skates. You probably know how to where the thing comes and cleans the snow. You probably know how to set up the skates. Yes. You probably know how to spray. You probably know a lot of things already that you have the experience. So now when it's time to be like, yo, we need somebody to help us out, and we only have 3 hours, but yo, she's been doing it for free. So why not give her the money now?
Right.
So they will look out for you. I have confidence in that. So hopefully. It's unfortunate you gotta worry about your age and your working papers and all that stuff, but they'll take care of you. Even if they give you a little gift card or something. Call Mr. Sinclair, see what he do for you. Who else want to talk about that?
Ivory,
Okay,
that's a good topic.
Well, I
It's a
just
juicy
started going to Kips Bay about a month ago.
Oh, you're a new one. Hold up a second. Let me see if I got. I'll drop a couple of horns on you. What's going on?
Okay, well, I'm not really a person who talks a lot to people that I don't know. So I feel like going to the Bay, I've connected with a lot of people there, like, really easily. Like, a couple of people that I've known go there, and they've helped me, like, break out of my shell and talk to new people.
I'm going to let you know right now, this is not easy. You're in front of me. I met you like 12 minutes ago, and we're going in. We're going personal. We're talking about stuff, and it's not easy. For some people, be like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I talk about anything. I'm one of those people. You throw in a little box, and I don't know nobody. By the time I get out of it, I know everybody. But that's me. A lot of people are not like that. I guess at one time in my life, I was shy like yourself. My son is very much like you. But it's good because once you start getting the experience and you start talking, it's going to help you in a lot of other things. You're going to be able to express yourself. You're going to have confidence in yourself. So that's part of, character building in Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
We do it throughout all the clubhouses. So it's not just me. It's just, Mr. Chris. There's probably other people there that are doing that also, just trying to break you out of your shell. Because once that happens, you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be able to express yourself. You're gonna be able, if you're having a bad day or a good day, you're gonna be able to say that to someone, and that's very important. Mm-hmm. What's up over here with my old veteran? How long you been coming to Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club?
On and off though, for a couple of years. Okay. I started again. Well, let's go back a couple of years to my childhood.
She's 18 years old. She's telling me childhood.
So I would only go to the summer camp for Castle Hill.
Okay.
And until I was like 12 because that's when it stops. And so I began going to the kids pit, when I was 17, to learn how to swim. Because I wanted to become a lifeguard, and that was like a dream of mine. So I was like, oh, let me just join this this like program that I can learn how to swim, and then I can get my lifeguard certification. So that's.
Do you know how to swim?
Yeah.
Really
Do you
good.
know how to swim really good?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm part of the swim team.
Bam. I'll give you a horn for that. All right, I'll give you that one.
And so
you
Chris
accomplished something.
here,
That's nice.
Chris here.
Who's Chris? I don't see Chris.
This one.
I know. I don't see him though.
He got me the job at YMCA in Castle
Nice.
Hill. And I'm so grateful for him because then I got to meet a lot of great people afterwards. So, yeah, that's what the Bay has done for me.
Beautiful. Positive stuff. I like that.
Yes.
You know, I'm really happy that there's a lot of young ladies here. I was expecting, to tell you the truth, probably 12 dudes just coming in here. Yo, give me the mic, give me the mic, give me the mic. Like the day, remember Chris, the day we were setting up, the day I was setting up the stuff over there, I'm talking to Chris, everybody want to grab a mic. They were all of a sudden they were rappers. I was thinking, my man, hold up a second. Like, learn how to do a beat, learn how to promote yourself, learn how to carry yourself, and then we'll worry about laying it down and all that stuff.
Yes.
So that's what we try to teach the kids here. We started this podcasting stuff in September. So from September to today, we have probably over, I would like to say 40 or 50 countries, everywhere from Mexico, Dubai to like just Egypt, Israel, like a whole bunch of the different countries listening to us. And it's just like, I don't promote it besides putting the signs there, besides telling you, yo, tell your aunt to listen to it. Make sure your mother listens to it. I speak 2 languages, so I even do podcasts in Spanish. Every once in a while, if we're talking and I say, hey, you speak Spanish? You speak Spanish? And we'll just go into SAP. I call it SAP. We'll just change the whole podcast and we make it Spanish because we have to be relatable to everybody. Our community, there's a lot of Spanish people. You may not know how to speak it, but you can listen and kind of pick up on some things. Mm-hmm. I come from a triple threat family. My daughters are Polish and Puerto Rican. So we speak Polish, Spanish, and English. So we call them triple threats, my little girls. So when they see my mother, because she speaks Spanish, they try to talk to her in Spanish. When they see her side of the family, they say things in Polish. And obviously with me and her mother, they'll talk whatever language they want to. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of cool because, there's another language that will help you out. I mean, I'm still learning Polish. I don't know all the words. I could tell you this much. I know all the bad ones. But I don't know a lot of the good ones yet. But that's the way we learn language.
Yeah.
But it's important, man, for us to do things like that. So I don't shut down. Another thing I don't do is I don't shut down. I don't go by ages. Like a lot of people be like, nah, that's a junior program. Oh, that's a cadet program. I don't do that. If I could do this, everybody could do it. So I go from 6 all the way to 18. So I've sat here with 6-year-olds and had a blast. And we talk about, 6-year-old stuff. We talk about 6-year-old stuff. But it's just fun. They'll go into Old Town Road. They'll go into all different types of programs. They'll talk about roadblocks. They'll talk about living in a big family, them living in, having bunk beds or stuff like that. And then we go to the teenagers like yourself, and they'll talk about, I had a crush on this dude, and he didn't come pick me up, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about your nails getting did. We'll talk about the new phone that came out, how you looking all drippy, how you looking all this. I'm like, what? They're telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, what were you talking about? I'm also a dad, so you get the cool talk from me, and then you get the dad talk from me. Because I'm going to let you know right now, my daughters are not dating. Like, there's gonna be cameras in my house. There's no one's gonna have no keys. It's gonna be like, it's already like that. Well, you have the Ring doorbell and all that. Why am I gonna give my daughter a key? I'm gonna have the Ring doorbell. Call me. Where you at? In front of the building? In front of the house? Okay. Boop. Let you in. Look at the camera. Make sure nobody else is with you.
Oh my God.
Just saying. I got 2 little white girls with blonde hair and blue eyes living in the hood. I gotta take care of them.
They'll
if
be
you don't
okay.
mind me asking, how old are they?
One of them is Liana. She's 6, and the other one is 3, and that's Isabella.
Oh, so they don't go home by themselves.
No. But eventually they will. And my daughter's very friendly with everybody. She knows everybody. But, I'm thinking about when they get a little older, she's going to be like, yo, Dad, you going to give me the keys to the house? No, it's not going to happen.
No, I have my keys to my house. I've had them for like a year now. But it's because, like, you know, when I go out with my friends on, like, the weekends and stuff, my grandparents, they go out as well.
Okay.
So if I come home and, like, you know, nobody's home, I'm going to be stuck outside.
All right. Rodriguez household, we don't care about that. It's going to be ring doorbell, cameras in the living room, your sister sitting with you and your boyfriend in the living room. That's the way it's going down. I'm just letting you know. That's the dad in me. Okay?
Right.
I was a teenager once. That's all I got to say. What else? What else you want to talk about? So how you like this so far? This is fun, right? You think you could do this like on an everyday basis? I literally do like 5 podcasts a day. That's why I'm always eating cough drops, and as you can see in my little corner, I got mad water. So I'm always talking. But I could relate to a lot of different people. So I think that I do a decent job. You guys have to listen to some of the other podcasts that are up there. It's a lot of fun. And I don't say, okay, today we're talking about government. Like, no, I mean, we all know what's going on with Trump. You want to talk about it? Let's do it. But I don't force you to talk about it. Like, you know, I would like to talk about current events. And most of the time I do, like when there's breast cancer awareness or 9/11. You know, those are important things to talk about. But I'll let you talk about anything. So let's see. Bring up a little topic.
I have a topic.
What you want to talk about?
So I kind of want to branch into like poverty, especially for like the Bronx in particular. Although, like, you know, a lot of places, they do go through poverty, but like the Bronx, like, is feeling it right now. Especially
we always felt it.
Yeah, we feeling it.
What do you think at your age as a teen? What could we do to help out? Because I'm one of those people that if you say let's do something, I'm the first one on board. Like if you want to be like, yo, let's do a co-drive, I'm in. Right. Yo, you want to do this? I'm in. You want to go volunteer? I'm doing it. But you have to have a person like that, or you have to sell it to someone, a staff member, let's say, that you could be like, yo, I think we should really do this. I think that I want to be in charge, but obviously I'm going to need a staff member. Could you be part of it? And we don't, maybe not give them a big job, and maybe that person sees that you're really into it, and then they do a little more. And that's just the way things have to get done. Like we do coat drives. We do, you know, give a sweater to a friend. Like little things like that is not a big deal. Something that we can do. We could go in our closet and each of us get one sweater out of there, even if it's a hoodie, and pass it on to someone else. It don't have to be brand new, but it could be a nice hoodie. Be like, yo, I like that dog. Oh, man, he's always wearing red. Let me give this kid that hoodie. And then you move your hoodie to somebody. And it's something as simple as that. We could just make it a hoodie day. And, you know, just call it whatever we want. And we just did something that's a kind thing and something that's just positive. You know, that's kind of cool with me. So hopefully you'll find some staff member. If not, you guys could always call me. I'm into everything.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you want to do. Our kids, baby, we do like coat drives, and
that's
we do
dope.
the canned foods.
The canned foods, yeah,
yes.
we do that too.
We love, you know, helping out other people. Like, you know, I love volunteering too. I love volunteering. You know, if there's anything I could do, I'll try my best to do it. Try my best.
Yes.
Are you talking about like giving
everything.
back to the community, or like changing the community as a whole?
Yeah.
I mean, changing the community and the way they think is hard.
It is.
Because you have, you know, the ones that are in the corners, they're not going to change for you. You understand? Something dramatic or sometimes something really bad has to happen in order for them to open up their eyes, for them to be like, yo, you shouldn't be in the corner. You know, this is where this and this happened to this kid 2 years ago. Once the news is in it, and they'll be like, let's chill with this. But until that doesn't happen, you can't go to someone in the corner and be like, yo, my man, you shouldn't really be here. Like, this doesn't look good for our hood. Yo, mind your business, youngie, or whatever they call you now. And, you know, you don't want to get in trouble like that. So that's hard to change people in that way. But you can make changes. Like, I know that when I was young, I definitely come from a different era, but I lived with my grandmother. If there was a lady in the neighborhood that went from either corner, from wherever we lived at, and was carrying her bags, and I wasn't running to go get that bag from that lady, I was going to get hit. Because my grandma would be right in the front looking. She didn't care. It was about respect. Like, you able to carry that bag for that lady? So just go help her out, man. You know she got to go 3 flights up. Just go get that bag. The same way you run for a ball, or you run for checkers, or you run for the ice cream man. Go run over there as soon as you make eye contact Hey, Miss Johnson, let me help you with that bag. No, don't worry about it. Let me help you with that bag. I got it. And you take her little bag upstairs, and that's it. Now, Miss Johnson sees the ice cream truck, and she sees you in the corner like this, that you don't got no money. Miss Johnson called that little, come over here, let me throw you a little dollar. And she buy you a little ice cream. That's the way I grew up. That's the way I grew up. And that's a different era. And people don't do that. People don't even like to hold the door for somebody. Like, that don't cost you nothing.
But they don't say thank you back.
But you didn't do it for the thank you. You didn't. No, you didn't. You did it because you wanted to do it. The thank you is the gratitude and is the right response to it. But we can't say that you're gonna have the right response to it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's kind of different in our generation in a sense, because it's like, we really don't know who to trust, especially out in the streets. So like, if you're more familiar with your area, like, you know everybody around, it's a lot easier. Like, ma'am, I'll help you with your bags or whatever. But, like, if you're in a different area or, like, you just moved there or something, it's kind of a little more difficult because you're not really aware of your surroundings as much. And, people are crazy in the streets.
People are more mistrusting now than ever. It's unfortunate. It's sometimes some of it is out of necessity. Some of you have to be aware, especially you're very young ladies, so you have to be aware of those things. You can't be like, yo, I'm gonna help you with this and go in the building. You don't know what's going on, right. So you can't do that. But if you know Miss Johnson and you've been to a house and the brother hangs out with her son or something, then you could feel a little more secure. Like, let me help you to the doorstep, something like that. I won't say, grab anybody's bag because they live in your building and walk upstairs with them. Nah, don't do that. But something like that, or if your mom is coming, and opening the trunk and bringing a whole bunch of stuff out of Costco's, you could help her out, or whoever it is, and yo, here you go, thank you, and just keep it moving. I do that all the time. Sometimes I get home very late because I'm all in people's business. But it's just like, nice things to do.
I've done that before. I used to live in Parkchester by Castle Hill. Yeah, and there was this lady that she had bags. This sounds crazy, I know, but like, I thought it was a good thing at the time, so I was like, okay. So I helped her. It was me and my best friend. I went to go and help the lady with her bags to bring it to her building. She lived like a block down, a block or two. So I was like, okay, I'll help you bring your bags. And, me being precautious, like I wasn't gonna go into her building. So, I took her to her door with her bags. Mind you, I don't know the lady. I took her to the door of her building, and I took the bags to her building, but she offered me like money and stuff, but I don't take money from strangers. I told her it was perfectly fine.
I think if you're doing it for like what you say, so someone to say thank you, then don't do it.
No,
don't do it, because you're gonna be upset when someone doesn't say thank you.
I'll stop you and then I'll make you say thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna be upset. I mean, I know.
He's done that.
I've gotten upset before, like when I've seen someone, like my wife was pregnant, and she's carrying, let's say, my baby. She was pregnant and had a bag, so obviously she can't get the key to go in, and they don't open the door for her. Oh, I just went crazy, and I'd be like, okay. So I'm looking around. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I got your 5 faces right here. I would not open the door for them anyway. I don't care. If I could avoid going out, I would avoid going out, but I'm not opening that door for you, because she's pregnant. She has the baby. She has the bag. There's just no reason why you can't say, okay, miss, go inside, go in for me, or whatever. And because little things like, I don't hold the elevator. Once I walk in and my back is towards you, I'm sorry, I'm getting in that elevator. I'm going upstairs, because people be knocking on the door. No, you let me in. I'm like, but you didn't let my wife in, and she had a bag and a baby. So no, you're gonna take this loss today, and I'm gonna keep it moving. If I know you, I'll open the door for you. But the other people, nah, I won't do it. And it's unfortunate, but that's just me. I just felt like those 5 people that were there, they're gonna have to pay for this for a little while longer till I get it over with.
And talking about like get it out being my system. Inconsiderate, I seen like a post of like 5 men on the subway train, and there was like
you ready?
An elder woman like standing, and all these men are like sitting down and not letting this woman sit down. So like, it's not even our generation. It's just like people in general in our society. They're like inconsiderate.
Who could guess how long we've been talking? Don't look.
30 minutes.
Yes, you're right. 29 minutes. Look at that. And I can't say that you talk more than 2 minutes, but so I think the other people want to come up. So if you guys any other topic, anything you want to do, your shout outs, a little AKA, anything else to your clubhouse, so that I could post this. Oh, right, we can go into her.
If you have Snap, right?
Oh,
let's go to Snap.
Oh, she's going to her Snap. She's going to. I dropped the bomb on her.
I'm gonna drop my Instagram.
Yeah, she's gonna drop your Instagram. Oh my God! I'm about to cut you off.
Add me at ami.d14. If you can't spell
I'll just
this,
shut you down. I'll just shut her down. We're not doing that. You want to give a shout out to your mom, your auntie, your dad, or somebody? I'll bring you back up. No?
Hello?
Okay, I'll bring you back up. Come on, we're wasting my time. Time is money.
Pass it. You can
I'll tell
pass
you,
it.
you want to pass it? Right. I'm about to say goodbye. Congratulations on the ones that are graduating like yourself. For the ones that are working hard in high school, keep it up, because these are the important years before you guys get into college. 10 and 11, they look at all those transcripts. So don't get fooled by 12. 10 and 11, they look at also. Try to get that little extra money from Kids Bay too. Sign up for all those programs. A little $2,000 comes in handy.
Yep.
And thank you for coming. Thank you for trying. I mean, this is not an easy thing, but we'll see each other again. We're gonna be part of this program. We're gonna blow it up. And as soon as I put this podcast up, I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna try to put it up by Friday. I'll give you all the information so you can follow it. It'll definitely say the clubhouse name and all that stuff. So I'm out of here.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
We're out of here.